Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel TechnoDBA. This channel is created for DBAs to gain the knowledge and learn to perform day-to-day activities. So in today's video, we will discuss about PostgreSQL vacuum. So this feature is provided especially in the Postgres, and that is similar to our shrinking the space stats gather. So as a part of introduction, we will discuss few things about PostgreSQL vacuum. So this vacuum statement is featured in the PostgreSQL that reclaims the storage by removing absolute data or dead tuples in the PostgreSQL database. So as we know, PostgreSQL is basically uses MVCC architecture. That is something it keeps the data instead of completely deleting it from the database. Such scenario, it consumes a lot of space in the database or OS level. Okay, so that date tuple is still there, though it is deleted from the table. So that occupies space, and in order to remove those completely, we need to use this vacuum command or vacuum feature. Depending on the how we perform vacuum, what type of vacuum we perform, the reclaimed space will be returned either to table or either to OS. And as we saw, there is one memory called maintenance work area that is getting used for this maintenance work. Vacuum is a maintenance work in the database. Okay, we'll see the different types of vacuum and the limitations while using the vacuum. So there are basically three types of vacuum. One is normal vacuum, then vacuum full, and then vacuum freeze. Okay, we'll discuss more in detail. And the limitations of using vacuum is like it needs proper privileges and it causes substantial performance issue, especially in vacuum full command. Okay. So first we'll discuss about vacuum full. The whatever we reclaim the space or storage using this vacuum full command, it get returned to OS level for reuse of the database. It keeps exclusive lock on the table or kind of database we can say, and blocks all the operations. While performing vacuum full, what happens in the background is like it create copy of the table, okay, and that doubles the storage. This is the kind of limitation or substantial performance issue you can say in the database. While performing this, storage gets doubled. And the syntax for using this is vacuum full test. Test is a table name we can say. So another type is normal vacuum. It simply reclaims the storage and return it to the table itself so that other rows or other data can be inserted in the table and that reclaimed storage can be used. That reclaimed storage or space is not returned to the operating system. It will be with the table only. Syntax is vacuum test. Test is a table name. Another type of vacuum is vacuum freeze. So when you don't want to kind of do the vacuum or do not want to reclaim the storage, mark that particular table with vacuum freeze. That is kind of special transaction timestamp you mark in the table that tells Oracle that do not vacuum these table ever. If you compare with the Oracle, it's like locking the stats on the table. Syntax is vacuum freeze and table name. Okay, there are few parameters. There are a lot of parameters related to vacuum you can set in the database and that can be used. The first is autovacuum. Autovacuum is the basic parameter we can say. If you want to run autovacuum or vacuum process automatically, then you can just set autovacuum equal to on. So that will put the database that will just activate the autovacuum process in the database and that will keep performing the vacuum. And the frequency, how frequent you want vacuum to be triggered, you can set that using autovacuum underscore nap time, and that can be set in minutes. Okay, I have set it for here example is 5 minutes. Set it for any time. The threshold can be set using autovacuum underscore vacuum underscore threshold. That means suppose I have a table with 10,000 records and you want it to be vacuumed whenever the 500 records are updated or deleted or changed. Okay, so you can set it using this command autovacuum vacuum threshold equal to 500. Another thing is like scale factor. Autovacuum vacuum scale factor, it's between the 0 to 1 and it will be in the form of 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3. Okay, so whenever you say 0.2 or 0 0.2, It is like 20% of the total rows. Suppose there is a table with 100 rows and you want it to be vacuumed when 20% of the data is changed. So you can set that using zero point 0.2, okay, scale factor. So there is another command called analyze, that is for stats gather. Similarly, we can set parameters for that as well. And the vacuum and analyze command can be used together, like vacuum analyze and table name. So it will just reclaim the space and gather the stats on the table as well. This is all about vacuum. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.